What's good, peeps? Boy, it has been a long day. Like, seriously long. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunities. But it has been a very long day. It's just coming up to 1 a.m. I just got in about 20 minutes ago. I did want to do this video in the morning, but I have to rush to work in the morning. So I'm doing it now before we hit the sack. Some good news. I got some good news today. Crazy news. You guys know that I do my stuff on TalkSport 2. I do go on to TalkSport quite a bit, but I have my own show on TalkSport 2. For those of you that don't understand that, it's like BBC One and BBC Two. So BBC One obviously is the main channel. BBC Two is secondary. So I do my show on TalkSport 2, which I'm very grateful for. Very grateful for the opportunity. But obviously, the big hitters are on TalkSport. That's where the big hitters are, and I understand that. And I'll get there one day. But for now, very grateful for TalkSport 2. But today, they must have come up to me and asked me to host the flagship show on TalkSport for a week. So this is Christmas week. They want me to be the host of the show. I'm not even bullshitting. So I will be covering Jim White's show. Now, most of you guys might know Jim White. He has a show on TalkSport with Simon Jordan. I'm hosting that show. So I'm hosting it from, I think, the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and I think the 31st, or something like that. But I'm doing it for 5 days in a row anyway. Me. No bullshit. That's happening. I found that out today. Crazy. So yeah, it was a long day. But I mean, that's some good news, right? I'm not joking. That's massive news, in fact. I'm playing it down. I'm playing it down because I'm very nervous right now, even saying it. But that's what happened today. Yeah, they just came up to me. You know what it is? This is what happened. Sorry, this might bore people. Apologies. They messaged me and asked if I would be able to do, or would I be interested in doing 10 till 1. Now, there's a show on TalkSport from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. I was like, yeah, I can do that. But then I looked at the text properly and it said, no, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is the flagship show. Like, this is TalkSport's main show. This is what gets most of the listeners. This is their biggest show. And they want me to host it. Are they crazy? Anyway, I had to say yes. You don't turn down opportunities like that. I am nervous, but it's a couple of weeks away. And I know once I go live, it's a wrap. Like, as much as I'm nervous, once I press live, showtime. Sink or swim. Sink or swim. Let's just hope I've got the armbands on because I can't swim. All right, let's quickly talk Gennady Golovkin. I didn't even want to do this video, not because of anything against Golovkin, just that it's not really a big fight. I just wanted to maybe talk about it after the fight. But I saw Gennady Golovkin at the weigh-in today, and I can't lie to you, my jaw dropped. I'm not joking, my jaw dropped. I was like, what? Because I've always known Golovkin to look horrible on the scales. Horrible, he always does. Go and check the pictures. I'm not joking. Especially recently. In his last sort of 3 years, he's clearly struggled to make 160, or he doesn't know how to make it properly. Whichever one it is, I don't know. And he looks very, very pale. Always looks pale. Today, looked fantastic. Looked fantastic. And he even came a bit under. I think it was like 159.5 or something. It came under. So he didn't even come under one. He didn't even come 160 on the nozzle. This guy came into on the scale, so he was something to spare. Obviously a little bit to spare, but still something to spare. He looks incredible. Now, I've looked at a number of videos that have been put on social media, and I've seen the comments under the videos about PD this and, oh, he's clearly on the juice. I don't know. What I do know, and I think Golovkin mentioned this about a year and a half ago, is that Golovkin has never done strength and conditioning. He's never done it. It's just something that he's not done. And now we said he was going to introduce it to one of his camps. Maybe he's introduced it to this camp. Maybe it's something that is like, oh, why have I not done this? And maybe they've just helped him make the weight properly. It's true. I believe that. I think. I'd like to think that GGG isn't on the naughty stuff, but he does look incredible. I've said that GGG should be up at 168. Maybe not. Obviously, if it's for the Canelo fight, he's going to go to 168, no doubt about it, because Canelo's not coming back down to 160. But this GGG right now looks fantastic on the scales. Now, will that mean we see a better GGG, a more fluid GGG. This isn't the opponent to tell us these things. This isn't the opponent to answer those questions. But he looks great. He looks very, very good. Yeah, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Again, I can fully understand why some people are pointing towards the PD and steroid juice thing. I get it. Normally I'm like, stop it. But I get that because we haven't seen him look that good. I mean, this guy looked really good. I mean, I saw muscles I've never seen with GGG before. Let's just attribute it to it now anyway until we probably will never know. But let's just say it's because he's on a better diet. Again, something that he's lacked. He openly said this before. And because he now has a strength and conditioner as part of the team. Let's just say that. He has been out of the ring a year. More than that, his last fight was against Derevyanchenko, and I believe that was in October of 2019. So he's been out of the ring, I believe, for about 14 months. So he's had time to heal. He's had time to really look at what he's doing, the setup, make changes. He wouldn't have been happy with that performance against Derevyanchenko. And I do believe that we'll see a very destructive GGG in the ring by the time you watch this tonight. Again, that's not going to tell us much when he has to fight or fingers crossed fights the elite guys. It isn't going to tell us much. But it is good to see him in that shape at 38 years of age. It shows that he's really taking this seriously. You know who I would like GGG to fight? And it's a fight that should be... Like, I don't understand why this one's not being mentioned as much as others. Billy Joe Saunders. Make it happen. Like, that should be a fight that's easy to make. Again, let's not forget, this is why Billy Joe Saunders went to Matchroom and DAZN to make these kind of fights. GGG should go up in weight and challenge Billy Joe Saunders, who is, again, a small super middle just because he's only recently come up, for Billy Joe Saunders' WBO title. The winner should fight Canelo. I don't think GGG should get the Canelo fight based on a win over Zeramata. Not at all. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders should get the GGG or Canelo fight. I'm assuming Canelo beats Callum Smith. Who knows, right? This is boxing. But I don't think Billy Joe Saunders should get the Canelo fight based on a win over Martin Murray. No. Fight someone legit, like what Canelo's doing in fighting Callum Smith, and then the winner fights Canelo. That's what I say. So I'm not even saying Billy Joe Saunders versus Demetrius Andrade. No, I'm saying Billy Joe Saunders versus Gennady Golovkin at 168. If Golovkin gets past Zeramata and looks good, winner fights Canelo or Callum Smith at 168. This is what it should be. GGG should not get this fight based on beating Zeramata. No chance whatsoever. All right, let's... Someone told me, this must be wrong, that the Callum Smith Canelo fight is at 1 a.m. Saturday morning or early hours of Sunday morning. If that's the case, we're doing a live stream. We're going to do a live watch along. I don't believe that is the case. I think the card starts at 1 a.m. The actual fight is about 4 or 5. I can't imagine it fighting or starting at 1 a.m. I can't imagine. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's quickly look for some stories before we go to bed. All right, this one's interesting. Joseph Parker versus Junior Farr, now set for February 27th. That was a lie when I said it's interesting. It's not interesting at all. I don't know I have no idea what Joseph Parker's doing with his career. I can't lie to you. I have no idea. Joseph Parker hasn't fought in anyone legit since Dillian White. When was that fight? 1 sec. Sorry, I've just got to check this. My memory's bad. I'm thinking it's about... I can't remember. I actually can't remember. I'm about to take a guess. 3 years ago? Let's have a look. Dillian White was 28th of July 2018. That's his last legit fight as I'm concerned. I don't know what's going on with Joseph Parker. How old is he? 28. Okay, young. Bloody hell, I didn't know he was that young. Did not know Joseph Parker was that young. But yeah, he needs to get a move on. Junior Farr, I get it, might do good numbers in that New Zealand region, but in terms of what it does to put you in a position to fight someone in the top 10, does nothing. I don't even know if he's still in my top 10. I've done a video about this yesterday. Hearn talking about it a bit further now, that AJ versus Fury is a fight that eclipses all belts. It does. Do we want the belts to be there? Of course we do. But if the belts aren't there, does it lose anything? Of course it doesn't. Everyone knows it's number 1 versus number 2. Someone tried to tell me, I think on my YouTube, that it was number 1 is in Fury versus number 3 with Deontay Wilder being number 2. Do you watch boxing? Whoever said that? Do you actually watch the sport of boxing? How can you think that AJ is number 3 behind? You must have been trolling me. You must have been trolling me. Canelo, to me, Callum Smith is the best at 168. That motivates me a lot. I don't think he is. I think David Benavidez is, if I'm honest with you. That's just my own personal opinion. Someone might come at me and say it's not, but I personally think Benavidez is the best at 168. The problem is Benavidez clearly has problems outside the ring. We know he had his cocaine issue and he struggles to make weight. So maybe based on that, Callum Smith is. I think Callum Smith will beat Caleb Plant, by the way. I do. I think it'll be a good fight, but I think he keeps Caleb Plant. I just don't think he beats Benavidez. I think Gamal Yafai, as I filmed this, I think about a couple of hours ago, he's become the new European super bantamweight champion. I think he went to Italy and won his fight. Let's have a quick check of the results. Congratulations, if that is the case, to Gamal Yafai. He beat Luca Rijoldi on points. Gamal Yafai is the new European super bantamweight champion. Well done. I mean, this guy's been out the ring for a year. I know he had bicep issues. Well bloody done. I mean, this is good, especially to come back from, remember that defeat he took to Gavin McDonnell? When was that? 3rd of March 2018, where it was actually quite one-sided as well. I remember that fight. He's done well to rebuild and to go away from home and get a European strap. Well done, Gamal Yafai. Well bloody done. Let's kick on from now and let's see what you can do. But congratulations. All right. Okay, this is strange. Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truax to headline a PBC card on the 30th of January on Fox. The reason I say this is strange is because a lot of people, and a few people in the know, said it was Caleb Truax versus Chris Eubank Jr. What is happening to Chris Eubank Jr.? Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. It's just not worth me getting into it now, if I'm honest with you. Oh, funny. Josh Taylor, eager for Ramirez, open to drop to 135 to face Teofimo Lopez. That's absolute nonsense. Why do you have to drop to 135 when Teofimo Lopez clearly wants to come up to 140? You have no... I guess the reason he wants to drop is because you get something for dropping. He drops to 135 and wins. He becomes a 2-weight world champion, gets a lot of belts, right? Teofimo coming up, yes, you're going to get the fact you're fighting Teofimo, but there's nothing at stake apart from what you've got, which is your belts. So, look, if he can make 135, which I doubt he can, then go and do it. But the fight is a big fight if it happens at 140. Both of them with top rank. Shouldn't be that difficult. Shouldn't be that difficult. I would not mind that. I wouldn't mind Teofimo going up right now to 140 and fighting Josh Taylor right now. Forget Devin Haney, Javonte Davis, Ryan Garcia, Loma rematch. Go right now. It's a big fight as far as I'm concerned. And it'll be, if fans were to come back, that will be a big fight over here. That sells at the O2 Arena 20,000 and it's on pay-per-view over here. Yeah, that's a big, big fight over here. I don't know how big it is in America, but it's definitely big here. What we got here? Is there anything else? I don't think there is much else. There's always something. Is there something? Let's quickly have a look. I'm sure there's something. Let's quickly go to World Boxing News. Always have their own stories. If not, it's going to be an early-ish video or early night short video. 2 secs, peeps. Feel free to say congratulations for Ade getting the Jim White show thing. That's massive, by the way. Massive. I think that might be it. My laptop is so slow. I do need to treat myself to a new laptop. You know what it is, when you I don't know if anyone's like this, but when you've not had money for a while and then you get money, you're scared to spend it and treat yourself. I don't know if I'm the only one that's a bit like that, but I am scared to kind of I just won't treat myself. It's crazy, but this isn't really a treat. I need this for work, so I probably will buy another laptop. Nothing. I think we are done. I see something here from Mike Coppinger, tweeted VADA saying, congratulations to Kell Brook and Terence Crawford for successfully completing their VADA testing. Jeez. So that means they go way after the fight, which is good. Very, very good indeed. All right, people, have a good day tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday, eh? Well, not for me really, because I'm still working. Peace.